Hi everyone, this is Richard from Richard the Legend, Board Game Fanatic, and we're going to be doing Tainted Grail from Awakened Realms. We did the intro and the rules explanation before, so today we're going to do Chapter 1, and I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to know of any other games that I will be doing, hit that notification button, and if you have any comments, negative, positive, suggestions on how to improve the channel, please put them in the comment section. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. Alright, well, so let's get started with the Chapter 1 of Tainted Grail. Alright, so we're going to start by reading my letter. So, you were always a good lad and a great help. I would have closed the forge long ago, and not for the strength of your arms and your resolve. I feel I owe you something. When I told you to stay in Connaught to keep an eye on my property, I misguided you. The forge is already lost, just like the rest of our land. The sagas of old are true. Our island once belonged to the twisted immortal powers. It was not a place for humans, but Arthur, first of the kings who landed on these shores with our people, subdued Avalon inch by inch. He took the Grail from the four dwellers and used it to bring seasons and cycles known from our world to this godless place. We all thought that the men here in our village was raised to immortalize us. The truth is, it was created to keep these ancient powers at bay. Now the men here go dark. Something has broken. Spring will not come. The animals won't breed. Lord Ravane secretly gathered the 5 strongest and wisest people in Connaught, including me. He leads us east to seek help in Camelot before it's too late, before the land starts sinking into the wilderness. If we don't return, it means we have failed, and the fate of the Connaught falls to you. Ravane didn't want you with us due to your lack of experience and short temper. But I've always believed in you, lad. Save our people, or if you cannot, try to save yourself. Okay. So, alright, so we're starting today. So we move and expire menhirs and discard locations that are out of menhir range. We don't have any so far. We are going to be starting at 8, but we're going to be at 7 now because we had to change it to 7. So, for our first turn, so that's good. We check that. Alright, then we go the next event card. It says, the time is short. The guardian menhir has been protecting your town since the ancient days is about to go dark. Rumor has it that there's a secret druidic ritual that may help you rekindle the menhirs. You must explore the locations surrounding Connaught to find it. Earn a Menhir's Rights secret card. To do so, you will have to explore the locations surrounding Connaught. Success. As soon as you have the Menhir Rights, resolve the Chapter 1 Part 5 card from the event deck and discard this card. Remember not to change the structure of the rest of the deck. Hint. If this is your first game, try to return to Connaught at the end of the day and spend a night there to read the dream, as dreams often contain hits. Okay, so this goes on my quest. Set right there. Okay. Guardians, we don't have any. Pick active item and secret cards, we don't have any right now. So during the day, now we do actions. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to do one action to gain a reputation. So I will go and get a reputation. When the townsfolk, when I did chores there, next thing we do is explore the town. So I need to do one more. So 101. Alright, and for 101. Okay. A deep feeling of loss fills everything in Connaught, from dilapidated farms to the sunken eyes of those who remain in town. The men here in the market is all but extinguished, and everyone brave and resourceful enough has left to find a solution. If you have the Winds of Weirdness status, remove this location card from the game and replace it with a location 121. Then explore this new location for free. If you have the secret card 66, go to verse 4. I don't have it. If you have the Hunter's Mark status, go to verse 6. I don't. Otherwise, choose one. Visit the families of the champions from the first expedition. Add the townsfolk to help you prepare. Rest for the day in your own home. Or wander the valleys twisted by weirdness. Only if the menu model is not in location, go to verse 9. Okay. Or leave. Alright, so we're going to go and visit the families first. So that's going to be verse 1. So this long winter, nearly everyone has lost a friend or a family member. First to hunger, then to disease. Find the 5 remaining pillars of the community, the only heroes this land has ever known, suddenly left. Now, when you look into the distant eyes of the last remaining residents, you realize they want to forget. Loosen their tongues with mead, or ask them to share their burdens. I have no empathy, so I can't do that one. So I have to loosen their tongues with mead. There's an old custom, a late night wake, for those who wander far from home. Holding it for everyone who left with the expedition won't be cheap, though. Pay 1 wealth or 1 food and go to verse 2. So I will pay 1 wealth. Okay, and go to verse 2. It takes a while to break the silence of the grief-stricken people. But when you do, stories of separation and departure flood you like the torrential rain. You try to remember every detail. The color of a palfrey horse, the village priestess Diante robe, the ornament on the hauberk that young Lord Vane wore, the strange drinking horn Ephor the smith used to lug around, and the birthmark of Fael, the master huntsman, the embroidered cape of Albert, the seasoned traveler who's seen all parts of the island, who know what detail can help you down the road. Gain part one of Fate of Expedition status, because expiration ends. Okay, so we'll do that. So gain 1 of Fate of Expedition. Okay, I'll mark that. Alright. Okay, got that. Alright, so alright, I did 1, I did that. I guess you can ask the townsfolk for help. So that's verse 3. So though they have little left, they share with you the last remaining supplies. Somehow this seems unworthy of a hero, but since all the true heroes were lost, who would dare to question your methods? If you have at least 1 rep and you don't have the scoundrel status, each party member gains 2 food. Alright? Cool. And then gain 1 random item. Alright, so we get this one. So I'm getting a battle's shield. And during an enemy attack, if your sequence ends with a connected like eel symbol, that's the practicality symbol, or 2 practicality key, prevent 1 wound. Okay, so cool. Alright. And what else? Oh, I need to get the Scrounger status. Yeah, Scrounger status. Scrounger. Okay. Okay, got it. Alright. What else do I got to do? I guess I'm staying in town because I'm going to do the. They say to come back in town and do the dream. So I'll move 1 more and I'll do rest the day in your home. So I get 5. So many would refuse to call this place a home, but the familiar setting brings you so much needs serenity as you lay to rest in the bed. You can't help but wonder whether it is the last night you will ever spend under this roof. If there's an active man here in this location, each party member gains 2 wound and 2 and loses 2 terror. If there's no man in another occasion, the party member gains 1 wound and 1 terror. You pass the rest of the day, exploration ends. Okay. Okay, so then that's the end of the day. So then action is over. End of the day. Consume 1 food. Alright, so I'm gonna consume 1 food. So 1 wound, I will need to lose 1 terror, I won't have it. If you don't have enough, I got enough food, I'm gonna store my thing back to 6. Okay. Let's give you a spending experience, I don't have any. Modify death, so I need to modify and then do my dream. So, in your restless dream, a pale lady rises from the water. Her eyes milky and her skin spoiled with rot. She whispers something into your ear. Her breath smells of sea salt, kelp, and rotten fish. You barely remember the words. There was something about the 3 enigmas. 1 hidden under the Isle of Dread. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to write this down. So, 1 hidden. Under the Isle of Dread. One clutched. What is that? One clutch in the grasp. Burned hands. And arms. And 1 buried in the mist, covered a mound. Okay, but what could it mean? The dream refers to 3 out of 8 locations surrounding Connaught. It's possible that some of them are not yet revealed. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Alright. Then do my dream. Then start the next day. So remove the expired menus. We don't have any. Reduce your time. So we're going to reduce this down to 6. Okay. Then we go to the next event card. So draw this. So homeless vagabonds roam the roads and trails. Many hail from fishing villages further west, where the last menhares went dark weeks ago. Though malformed and sick, they're the lucky ones. Their tales chill you to the bone. Is this the fate that awaits your land? Help refugees. Each player may spend 1 wealth or 1 food to gain 1 rep and 1 experience. Okay, so I'll just give 1 food. And so I get 1 rep and 1 experience. That will help me. So I get it better. Okay. Place 5 minus 1 player. Additional random events on top of this deck. And discard this card. Hint: there are several ways to gather food and heal around your starting location. You may need to find them though. Okay. So I will get. So I get a total of 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and these go on the top. Alright, let me go on the top there. Alright. Okay, no guardians. Pick up active. And so I'm going to keep that battered shield. Let me help me. Alright, now I'll do my actions. So, right now, the only place that I've got a hindrance is a charge kind of place sounds kind of like where I want to go. So I'll move here. Alright, so I put 107 and 109 down. Because I'm just going to see those 2 spots. Okay. The whitening right here. And the island silent. Oh, island. That sounds familiar too. Now, I will draw one green encounter. Okay, I'll take the green encounter. And it's a misshaped vermin. So now I draw, and we're doing the combat. So starting encounter, I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Check the enemy trace, doesn't have any. Pick out the character, that would be me. Delayed abilities, we don't have any yet. Play cards and receive an opportunity attack. Okay, so play 1 card from your hand. Alright, so I'm going to play, let's see what I'm going to do here first. I need to do 4, right? Yeah. So, so we have to pay this one first. Okay, so first. So place this one. It says if you escape from combat, ignore the opportunity attack. Okay, so then I can pick another card. So I'll do this one. So I got the extra point. But I get to draw another card. I'll take another card. Okay. And shoot, I don't have any magic, so I can't use that. Okay, so then I can't use this card right now. So, alright. So I got 0. So I gain 1 wound. I also gain 1 combat. So I'll take 1 wound. Okay. Alright. And then you check nothing yet. I need 2 or 3 more. So each player has been activated. Then turn. You better discard down to 3 cards. You draws 1 combat card. For next turn, go to phase 1. Pick the active player. Okay, so what's one I'm gonna do here? So I can do this one. Shoot, I can't do that one. Shoot, that's not gonna work. I can do that. That'll be 3. Okay, so I'll do this one. That's gonna be me. That one won't. Damn it. That won't work. Wow, tough. Oh, I shouldn't so high than before. So I got this one on waste right now. This one's a waste. I would do this, that will work. I can't. Let's see. This one. That won't work. But I need. This has to be the first one though. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So, oh, I should move one. I'm moving. So I'm gonna have to do this. So, so I get one more on that card. Right, and then I put this on here. Okay, and can't do any of these cards. So, so, okay, that's it. Two, so there's one more wound, and I have to discard a card, so I'll discard this one. Okay. I can't use this card anyway, so don't have it yet. I need two more. So check readiness. I get this card. You can have one card. Draw one card. That next turn. So then I get take this. I get three more, and then I'm done. And then I take one food. I don't even have to do another card. So then this goes discarded. These all get put shuffled back in my deck. Alright, and okay. And then I can explore if I want. So that's what I do. I'm gonna explore. I want to explore. Go back to my bookie. Okay. And one for a chart on conclave. It doesn't take long to find it. You just have to follow your nose. The remnants of the enormous wicker man kneel at the bottom of the small valve. You were here when it was set all light years ago. The day was wet. The wicker man smoldered but didn't burn. Its victims, dozens of tightly packed druids, are still inside. Their melted faces and charred beards pressed against the bars and looking toward the gray, silent skies. Barely audible, ceaseless whispers seem to fill the air. If you're a play maggot or if he's in your party, go to verse 10. Otherwise, choose one of the following. Stay a while and listen, go to verse 1. Dig through the remains, go to verse 2. Or leave while your sanity remains intact, exploration ends. I think I'm going to dig, so you hum a joyful song to drown out the whispers and get to the work. Prying apart half-melted bodies is grim and foul work, but you do find some valuables that were locked away with the unfortunate druids. If you don't have part 1 of the pillager status, gain one random non-companion item and part 1 of the pillager status. So I'm going to mark pillager status number 1, pillager 1. Okay, and then you get to pick another card. Cool. And it says, I got a weapon. And whenever you lose wounds due to an enemy attack, gain a combat cube. If the encounter has the rush trait, gain 3 cubes at the start of the combat. That's awesome. Okay. Alright. Alright. If the party member has more than 1 empathy, gains 1 terror. No, I do not. Alright, so that's the first thing I do. Then I can do stay a while and listen. Go to verse 1. So we'll do that. One more. It says, you stand there for a while, pondering whether the massacre was justified. The druids were blamed for the return of the Red Death, but without them, the plague kept on while the man has weakened. The whispers in the wind become louder with every minute. There's still some form of life left in the burnt out husks. You wonder what knowledge or madness they can bestow. Learn from the conclave. Pay 1 energy per member. Okay, this will be my last one. Verse 10. The lipless mouth sneer at you. The melted fingers seem to beckon and call you. An angry whisper grows like the sound of the sea. Finally you realize they want you to come inside, to step behind the charred bars, where their black arms and melted fingers may close around you, into a place where your life should have ended with theirs. Go inside requires maggot or at least one spirituality, and I don't have one. Put your ear in the ears and gather what you can from here. Go to verse 5, okay? After a while, you learn to distinguish singular voices in the maddening cacophony of whispers. Some will threaten you and throw curses for what you can have done to the druids. Some cry out in agony and pain. One describes a secret invocation and a forgotten ritual. If you have at least 3 magic, go to verse 7. Each member gains 1 magic. Okay, cool. And each party member who has at least 1 empathy gains 1 terror. I don't have what the expression is. Okay, so that's the end of that. Alright. So, end of that. So that's the end of my day. So I'm going to rest, so I'm going to consume a food, okay, and restore any wound, restore 1 wound, so I'm going to restore this one here, okay, good. Restore and lose 1 terror, but I don't have any. Restore your energy to full, awesome. Manage your character by spending experience. I don't think I can get any experience because I need 2 experience. First point and 1 of the achievement. Second point and 1 of the achievement. So I need 4 points. I need at least 4 so I can get spirituality. And I need 6 for the other one. 6 and 6. Okay, so that doesn't work. I can't expand. Okay, so I can't experience. Modify dex, I don't care. If you're in a location with a dream icon, I am in the dream. Okay, so in your dream, you flee from a rolling wave of darkness slowly consuming the land behind you. You try to pick your path carefully, making sure you gather ample provisions along the way, and to rekindle any men here as you find. After a while, the wave catches up with you and swallows you whole. You come back at the start of the dream. This time you flee as fast as your legs can carry you, but hunger, dead ends, and the beasts of the land quickly end your life. To survive, you need to move fast, but not at the cost of your resources and survival tracks. Okay, cool. Alright, so I've done that, and then I go start the next day. So we're going to reduce this 1 more spot, so we're at 5. Okay, then we're going to take another event card. So, unnatural chill. If you're out of a settlement when the end of days starts, lose 2 wounds. Water freezes and grass covers with frost. Old people call it the Fordrella curse. Okay, so I need to go into a settlement. That sucks. Okay, so I need to do some. Alright. Okay. This is garbage. Alright. Alright, meet guardians, no. Pick active, I already got them. So then my day starts. So, let's stay there and do 2 more. make 2 more magic. That would help me. So I would have to go 4 again. But then I'm going to have to pay. So I have to pay 2 energy per time. That'll be 1 and 2. I'm going to lose 2 ones. I think I have 3 ones instead. I wouldn't want to do that. So okay, so what I'll do, I'll move 1, so I'll go 1 spot. Go here. So then I get to get a blue. And this is diplomacy. So I'm going to put this here. Okay. Right. And then I will put this over. Okay, so I get 3 cards from my diplomacy deck. Let's get to the top of the affinity track here. So let me see what I have here. What I can do. The problem is I don't have much diplomacy. So I have to do it from, and I don't have any caution. That's bad. I do have 1 magic though I can use. I don't have anything. Okay, I can do this. So I can do this. If I want to, I can use. So infinity is not green. Yeah, it's not. So I will put 2 spots. Okay, and I will. Do white magic to go here so I can get 1 more card. Let's see, did I get 1? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright. And so, what do I do here? I have to take another. Oh, okay, that'll work. But I got 2. Yeah, I'll do that next turn. So I will lose basically, and then we. So enemy response. I resolve. I go 1 spot down. Okay, then I will. And then, in response, check readiness. I don't have victories, can you check? In turn, then I get to discard 3, I got 3, then I get all diplomacy cards. And in my next turn. So I will this one. So I will do this. And I will lose 1 rep. So for each of my 2, so I get 2, boom, 2, boom. Okay, done. So I get 1 rep back. And then these go away. And this goes discarded. Alright. Alright. So let me shuffle these. Okay, I think I'm going to trade for 1 wealth this turn. So, I'll trade 1 food for 1 wealth, so I'll put this right here. So that gives me 1 more spot. And then I'm going to explore 107. So that gives me 1. 107. Alright, so. Okay, the hole is here, as always, gapping right in the middle of the white, in the white lichen that gave this town its new name seems to grow out of it. It covers the walls of the nearby halls with a thick coat. Only close up one can discover it. It is, in fact, a layer of small, sparkling crystals, like sea salt, on the wooden posts of a pier. As you inspect it, several people watch you suspiciously. If you have the fail legacy status and don't have part 2 of the hidden treasure status, go to verse 10. If you have the winds of weirdness status and don't have part 4 of the remedy status, go to verse 14. If you are playing a lady, or if she's in your party, go to verse 13. Otherwise, go to verse 7. Okay, so go to verse 7. If you have more than 2 rep, go to verse 12. Otherwise, go to verse 11. So there's 11. I only got 1. No, I got 2 rep. Yeah, more than 2 rep. Okay, if you don't, otherwise go with them. Some sickly, whitening man block your way. You look like trouble, one says, and we have enough of that here. Leave. If you have 1 or fewer, no, I don't. If you have 2 or more, the blood pounds in your veins. They will not tell you what to do. Go to verse 8. If you are hoping for a battle, the sickly, malnourished fatness will probably a disappointment. It's not a real fight. The bones snap like twigs and the skin parts under the softest blows. Soon your opponents wiggle in the mud, bleeding, crying with pain, and grappling broken limbs. Horrified, children run out of the shacks to protect their mothers and fathers. It's hard not to feel bad about yourself. Each party, remember, loses 1 rep. Right? Each party member who has at least 1 empathy, doesn't have it, gains 2 terror. Expiration ends. Great. That was great. Alright, so I have 1 more. While I'm there, let me write this down. So 107 men here. I need 3 energy. 1 wound. imagine. Okay. Okay. Good. Alright. So, still have one left. Do you want to move there or do you want to stay here? Well, I want to stay there because I don't want to get 2 wounds. So, I will stay there. Nothing else I could do right now for that place, on that space. So, I'll just do my dream there. Okay. So, in the day. So rest, consume 1 food. Okay. Ooh, let me get food next thing. Restore 1 wound. Okay. Back to normal. 1 turn around. Restore my energy. Good. Back to 6. One experience. Then dream. Okay. Your dream of the home is understandable, considering for the first time in your life you wandered so far from it. But why is everyone talking and walking backward? That's weird. Okay, so that's done. We go next day. So I will put this 1 more, so I have 4. Okay. Then I get a red card. I don't know. Hence missed. Each expiration in locations without a settlement costs 1 additional. Okay. So, I will move this, that's 1, move here. I will pay 2, 1, 2, to gather food, so I get 2 food. Alright, need food. Okay. Then I get a green encounter. Alright, so another vermin, so then I have to draw all 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see here. 2. Yep, better. So I'll do this. Then we get 3. 3. We have 1 energy. Okay. Well, and gain 2. Alright. And then I just need 1 more, really, honestly. And this will do it. So I will take, I will need to gain that 1. I will go to here. So we got another 3. So I get 1 food for that. So I get that. And these go back in. And this goes, this gets discarded. I'm not going to use that one anymore. And then shuffle this. Okay. Alright, so that is my turn. I'm not going anywhere. Next turn anyway. So okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pay for 1 food. That will bring my thing back to 6. Then I got a dream, and that's in 102. Okay, 102. Okay, dream. Okay, if you have part 2 of the morning song status, you sleep in dreamless tonight, otherwise read on. You drift off under this ochre-painted constellation into a restless sleep where you chase a young dove in the hills just outside Kanai. You wake early in the morning in a cold sweat with several fresh cuts. The taste of blood fills your mouth. Beside you, raw pieces of meat lay carefully wrapped in leaves. If you don't have the Hunter's Mark status, each character and location gains 2 food. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. And I get the Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark. Okay. Cool. Alright. That's it. We'll go next day. So, get this one out. This is a 3. Okay. And do another event. Good weather. Your first travel today costs 1 less. Oh, experienced journeymen know to make the most of decent weather while it lasts. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so we got good weather. That's good for us. We're going to move here for 1 for free. That's cool. And then I'm going to do 2. And I'm going to roll a dice. Hopefully I get 1 wealth. That's good. I need that. And I got 2. That's good. Alright. It says, with the former masters of the island gone, no one is left to guard their burial treasures, hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to explore 6. 2. Okay. Says, if you have the Winds of Awareness status, remove this located card from the game and place it with location 1, 2, 3, otherwise read on. The mist-covered mounds resonate with the sound of spades and pickaxes. Once only insane treasure hunters worked here, but as more and more gold emerged from under the earth, these burial grounds turned into a regular mine, or at least almost regular people still disappear or go mad here on occasion. Wander deep into the mounds or chat with the miners, go to verse 2, or leave. So I'm going to go and wander deep mounds, because this is one of the things that's stated buried in a mist-covered mound. So I'm going to try to do that. So verse 1. So no one was able to count the mounds. The most experienced miners claim new ones keep arriving, though no one can explain how. How far do you dare to wonder? Okay. Well, I only have 1 more energy, so I'm gonna have to go just beyond the current explore port. Pay 1. And it says, add 1 to each point of your courage. So I get 1. So I have to roll a dice and go to verse 8 and see what I get. So 1. So 4. Your thick mist surrounds you while morning song in the unknown language pieces your mind. Each party member gains 1 terror. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I can do this turn. So, alright. So, first thing we're going to do is rest. So I'm going to prepare food. And I get, take 1 terror off. I'll get to increase it back to 6. Then there's an invocation icon. There was an icon, but it states there's no dream in this place. The sleep is as cold and silent as the mountains themselves. So there's no dream. So then I go to start the day again. I'm going to decrease this to 2. And then we're going to get another random event. Howling Gale. When resting, gain no wounds and lose no terror. The hellish waiting and moaning won't let anyone rest this night. Great. Alright, so then I'm going to explore again. Okay, plus I'm going to use 2. So I get plus 2 on my roll. Okay, and then I roll. So 4. Jesus. So thickness surrounds you, unwarning in the unknown language, pieces your minds. Each by memory gains 1 terror. So we got terror again. And it ends. So I have 1 left. If I can do anything, so. So. Not bad, I'm going to rest him. So. Alright, well then, okay. I'm going to go to the end of the day, so we'll pay 1 more food. Bring this down again, go back to 6. Alright, there's no dream in this area, so I'm fine. Okay. And we go back to start of the game again, so I get 1 more. So I'm going to be at 2. Okay, I got 1. Got 1 right now. Alright, and then I get another event. So it says, you recognize many constellations in the night sky, the twin warriors, the sea, and her cub, the wrench, and also the cup, which is said to have appeared in the heavens. Okay, oh shit, what am I doing? Where when ought to claim the Grail. Now it seems that one of the stars on the edge has turned red, as if the cup was leaking blood. What foul omen is this? Time is running out. The next travel may of every character costs 1 movement less. Place 1 random event on top of the event deck and discard this card. Okay. So we'll put 1 random event on here. Okay. So I'm not traveling, so I'm gonna explore, and then we'll do 2 and roll. So I better get a high number. So, and I guess that's ensuring I get the same thing. 2, add 2 dice for each point. I get 2. Okay. So 6, 8. There we go. All right. That's what I needed. All right. Thank you. 6 above. If you reach the 100 mounds, I'll strut. Go to verse 3. Yes, I did. So the burial mound, taller than all the others, emerges from the mist in front of you. Its front gate betraying the same shrine as all old steel items. You feel uneasy. This is not a good place for a motor to be. Dig into the mound or attempt to break through the gate requires old steel smash for secret card or 2 aggression. I do have that, so go verse 10. That's what I'll do. As you strike the gate, a piercing wail straggles you. You push some scraps of cloth deep into the ears and continue. Soon a crack appears on the surface of the gate, then another one. Finally the metal crumbles, letting out a piercing cry and makes your ears bleed. Inside you find a labyrinth of interconnecting rooms and corridors filled with items that defy its description. You stumble out hours later, dazed and confused. You didn't even think to grab something to sell. But the knowledge that crept into the mind instead is precious. If you have secret card 11, each party member gains 1 magic and your exploration ends, otherwise you not. Gain secret card 2. 11. Alright. Right, and 11 is Menhir Rights. You can now activate Menhirs. The cost of this action can be found in the back of each location of the Menhir symbol. Awesome. So then it says, as soon as you have Menhir Rights, resolve the Chapter 1 Part 5 card on the deck and discard this card. Remember not to change the structure of the deck. Okay, so we go to event 5. Okay. Place this card on top of your active quest pile. Despite your best efforts to learn and perform the ancient rite, the men here in your town seem beyond your help. Disheartened, you realize your only hope is to try to enable one of the 2 statues from nearby locations. Activate a men here in one of the nearby locations before dwelling mounds 106 or Whitening 107. When you activate one of these men here, resolve the Chapter 1 Part 6 card from the event deck and discard this card. Okay, so alright, so and then each part of it gets 2 experience. Cool. Alright, that's what we need right now. And 2 magic. Okay. Congratulations, you completed your first quest. You now know how to wake up the ancient menhirs. When you finish a quest, make sure you always follow the instructions in the section of the quest card. You now have to get a location with the menhir icon and activate the menhir before your time runs out and expansion ends. Okay, so the 106, I didn't do that one yet. So I'm going to explore that. I get 106 is going to be 1 energy, 1 wound, 2 wealth, 1 food. Okay, I think I got all that. I can do 1 energy for sure. I can do 1 wealth. Okay, I can do 2 wounds. So 1, 2, and 1 food. Yes. Okay. All right. So we grab another one here. All right, and this one goes 2 8. So each. Oh. Alright. We got that one. So because I have that, now I can do 112 and 116. So and 116. Over a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I did that. I got my men here. So then, at the men here, one of the locations, when you activate one men here, you resolve the Chapter 1 Part 6 card from the event deck and discard this card. Alright, so we go to 6. Okay, congratulations, you completed the first chapter of the Fall of Avalon campaign. Each character gains 2 experience. We got 5. 1 magic. And each player gains 1 free combat attack deck advancement. So, okay, so I grab one. Discard your event deck. Place and discard random event cards back in the random deck and shuffle this deck. Then save the game or draw a chapter 2 setup card and follow its instructions to begin the next chapter. Okay, so random events go here. I'm going to deal with the events out. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle these. And awesome. So, okay. And so we got 101. 6, 8. Okay. Remember those? Okay. Okay, so did that one. Here's that. You found that already. Okay. And then I get these done. These are done. Okay. And what did it say? Discard an event deck. Place any discard random events cards back in the deck and shuffle the deck. Okay, so I get first of all I gain 1 combat deck investment. So I will do that. And let me get my cards. And, first card. If I go tick, how's it look? Okay, I gotta pick one of these. Alright, so let's go see advancement section of the rulebook. Here's advancement. So let's go back there. Character advancing character 9, 12. Okay, so 9. And 12. Oh, here. Okay. So it says experience points are primary mean of character advancement. Advancing combat determines your decks. Pay 2 experience, take 3 cards from the top of the advancing deck, cool. Pick one of them and add it to your deck, shuffle the 2 memory cards back in the okay. So I get the top 2 cards. So let's see what we got. We got Hamas should gain wow, 8. That's crazy. Okay, and I'm gonna charge, and I got find drawing card, find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. I'm gonna charge, and I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then I got find invulnerability. It will give me at least 3 something. And then which you get two combat dice. And this one has got 10 cards on the top of your combat deck. Wow, you know, that's crazy. So, alright, I don't know if I really. That's a powerful card though. At least I'm gonna get a total of, I think it's 10 combat dice? That's insane. I think I'll take that one. That could be in case I get in trouble. So yeah, I'll take that one. And then these two get shoveled back in. I'm going to see, I will need, for that one, I will need, let's see, third, I need 6. I have 5, so I'm not gonna, I don't get to pass that one. Okay, so I can do, I need 2 experience for a card. I can grab another card if I want. Let's see, which one can I do? I can do one with, I can do spirituality. That'd probably be a good one to get. And that would be 2, isn't it? Oh, that's 4. Yeah, I'll do the 4. 1, 2, 3. So this one I get 2, 3. Well, that gives me 4 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Alright. Alright everybody, we got through chapter 1. It went pretty smooth. I got upgraded my spirituality. I got a few items that will help me out during the way. I haven't got to use them yet. Got 1 powerful card. We'll see how it goes in chapter 2. Chapter 2 is, I know, it's gonna be it gradually gets harder and harder. So we're gonna have to try to find, see what happens in chapter 2. I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but I know that it gets still more difficult each chapter. So hopefully we can get through it. We'll come back to this very soon. I remember last time I said it would only be a few weeks, and it's been a while. But we will take care of it. This will be probably the next week, a week or so. Maybe I will do another one of these. So if you guys want to see chapter 2 sooner, just make sure you put it in the comments, or want something else to see, during that time. Always suggest games. I'll see what I have available. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit that notification button to get notified of any other games that come through. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. There's a bunch of stuff to do on YouTube, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care now.